Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kaylee here and I'm back with another video. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing well. Since the last time we were together, which was the moving vlog, hope you guys are really good because child, it is cold. The weather is dropping day by day, but I hope you guys are good. You guys can see that the scene has changed. I am back home. Content space has opened. I'm in my comfort zone, child. We're gonna be shooting video after video. Yeah, if you are new to my channel, if it's your first time seeing this beautiful face, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Please put on your post notification bell to get notified each and every time I plug you guys with some content. And if you're a returning subscriber, what it do? Welcome back, baby. It's so good to have you here. I love you and you are the best. Here we go.
Nah, I ain't never been with a baddie. She calm, so I added to the tally. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try send me the addy.
So yeah, guys, I'm not sure what to title this video as yet, but I'm going to consider this as my very first time doing a story time sort of, because I'm going to be showing a story time of how universities in 2020 like rejected me, all of them. So without wasting any more time, let us get right. Okay, you guys, set scene. It was 2019. Just finished writing my exams and I moved back home. People that know me close enough know that I was not living at home. I was living with my friend and her mother, and I used to attend school in Bethlehem. So right, I moved back home. People are excited. You feel it in you. You wrote your exams well, everything is going good, and now we're waiting for the results. Okay, fast forward. And by the way, I had applied to a lot of universities, and also I think I only applied to TUT and I forgot which other college, but there were two also that I applied to just in case my things don't go well, right? Okay, so fast forward, it is now 2020, the results in the man, girl passed well, and I passed with the bachelor's pass. Parents are happy, I am happy, looking forward to going to universities. I'm like, with these results, child, there's no way I cannot get into at least one university for what I had applied for. And fine, we even go and do a celebration breakfast with my mom and my little sister because my dad was at work at that time. So yeah, kumnand, it's nice. And then we get back home, and then I'm not too sure, guys. Now it's 2022. I'm not quite sure to when did I start receiving emails on acceptance to universities. Obviously, there's that thing where you apply whilst you're still in matric, or yeah, guys, these things, man, I had totally forgotten them. You apply and then they kind of, what do they call it? They accept you for that time being, and then after your matric results, after they get them, obviously now they like finally accept you or they reject you. So not quite sure what period it was in. After getting my results, I start getting emails. Obviously I'm nervous, but I'm like, child, I am getting into these universities, like I have to choose which one I'm going to, right? And then to my surprise, all the universities I applied to rejected me. Like, they were like, reject, close that door, next, please. Even TUT, guys, even kind of getting, what is this? I forgot which college I also applied for. Like, they rejected me, guys. I tell you that I'm not kidding when I say that I even applied, because I have a sister of mine, my cousin. She's just like a year older than me, and she's like, apply to almost every university's extended programs in case anything goes wrong. Just apply. I'm telling you that even with the extended programs, Jay, it was like my doors were just closing in front of me. Like, there was no university that accepted me, not even. Yep. And then obviously I'm stressing, I'm crying, I'm a total mess. And my cousin was like, no, man, don't worry. There's still like a second chance where you can apply for late applications. Wara, wara, wara. She gave me hope. And I was like, cool, fine. Let me apply for these. What is these late applications? Let me do these late applications. Obviously, I figure my late applications, UJ, UP, like you name them. And UJ, I'm sure UJ rejected my late applications more than 3 times, guys. UJ in UF's also rejected, like and I didn't play because it was my first heartbreak at university. I'm not even kidding. That is a story on its own. But they rejected, and obviously till it was late applications closed, and I am home, got nothing to do, nowhere to go, depressed. And for some reason, my mom saw this as I wouldn't say faith, but she saw it as a way of God bringing me closer to my dad. For the last few months, my dad was still alive, because obviously Uncle Rena was not living at home, and those last few months were like really the last few months I could spend with my dad. So okay, I'll come back to that. But then my mom was like, you know what? Pella, my mom is very clever. My mom was like, you know what? These universities don't stay the same every year. Like the AP score don't stay the same every year. You might find each year they increase or they change the requirements and everything. So I think it's best for you to go and upgrade your marks. As much as your marks are good, don't sit at home and do nothing. Upgrade them to make them better. Maybe they want more than whatever you already have. And I'm like, Njani, there are people who got marks that are beneath me, that matter, they got into universities. But you know what? I didn't argue it. I saw it as a good idea. I went and I upgraded my marks. Then it was time to apply again, and I got this friend of mine, Fifi. She was like, girl, apply to the University of Mpumalanga. I am there now. Apply, and make sure when you apply that you pay your registration fee, because it is a must. So I applied to all universities. This time I'm confident, there's no way they can say no. I am upgrading my marks, and I'm definitely sure what I did last year, what I wrote, it's just I decided to upgrade my business studies from a level 4 to wherever it is. And then life science was the only one that I got on a level 3, and I was like, I'm also taking that higher. So I was like, you know what? Let me upgrade those 2. And I'm like, there's no way 2 subjects taking what's in Katswana steady kang hlulang. So definitely these universities have to take me now. So kaplaya. Obviously, the time I still did my matric, the curriculum was different. I used to write a 3-hour paper, a business studies, and then in 2020 they changed it. They were writing 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes, which is 150, 300. But I used to write a 300 3-hour 3 hours. So obviously when I upgrade, I cannot go and write a different paper. I have to upgrade on the paper that I wrote last year. So I wrote my 3-hour paper. It was good. And I had a friend who was also upgrading. Actually, I had quite a few friends who were upgrading that I didn't think were upgrading, but they were in my corner all the time. And July came, I lost my dad. It was a hectic year. 2020, I saw bombs, I saw flames. Kuri, it was busy and hectic. Hey, I lost my dad, but thank God I had such a wonderful support system. It was, guys, Abona, my mom, my little sister, my grandfather and my grandmother. I cannot thank those 2 human beings enough. And then you get Siswini, you get Sisnosi. Child, like my heart gets, I don't know, I can't even explain how much the support system was, especially when I didn't get into any universities. I remember Siswini would fetch me every day to chill with me in town. We'd window shop, watch Lwandle and Melo go and swim and all of that. But yeah, my dad passed away in July, and I was like, here I am, I'm upgrading. I didn't go to university. Now God just decides to take that one person that I thought maybe I'd even pass away before him. I don't know why I had that thought. I had a thought that my dad would never, ever, ever. But anyways, I'm not about to get emotional in this video. So after that, I continued upgrading. Obviously, kaqala ka apply to universities. UMP, I put it like this. Even though I was like, child, I'm looking forward to go to UF's Qwaqwa campus because I don't want to leave my mom alone. At that time, I was like, my mom has to be here all the time. But God had other plans. And then when the results came back, it was a blissful moment because even in the hectic situation that I was in, I managed to upgrade my marks to be higher, because at that point I thought that my marks were going to be lower because beku rough, but my marks went higher and it was all God. So when my marks went higher, another challenge came. When another challenge came, the business marks had a problem, but they were saying that we wrote a wrong paper. They're going to consider. So while they consider, obviously, once you upgrade, guys, your marks, it's a grade 12, so how the statement, like, it's out. It does not work anymore. So now I have to apply to universities, and these people are telling us that they're taking our marks into consideration. There's going to be an investigation. What. Now, when I apply with my old marks, they're not valid. When I try applying with my 2019 marks, they're no longer valid. So I had to apply with the statement, Eshotanka, a whole 5 points. Business marks, a whole 5 points. What's that? A whole 5 points. Which university is going to accept you? Hey. And that was when my spiritual life also changed. I saw a very huge need to start fasting. I started fasting for my academics. I started praying almost all the time. And in my spare time, I would read Christian books like this. I would read Christian books. I would fast when my mom was fasting. I was just an emotional being at that time. I was so emotional. Every time I get a chance alone, I would cry because of this. And then hey, let me tell you, then child, the university, they are responder. They didn't even waste time. They didn't say that we are accepting you for time being until the results are out and whatnot. When I started applying, obviously my marks were invalid, and then the marks, it's like I had to apply with my 2020 results now, and now they were like 5 points short, 5 points down. So all the universities, child, they were like boom, boom, boom. It was like, like all the doors were just closing like this in front of my face, like rejected. We are sorry to what do they say, Konje? They say we regret to tell you or to inform you that your application was unsuccessful. Film. Guys, I felt my world crashing in. I was like, this is bad. And that is when, guys, I started fasting and praying and all of that. And then University of Mpumalanga didn't say anything, like nothing whatsoever. So in my mind, I was like, okay, they've rejected me. Like in 2019, the applications I had to get for the responses I had to get for 2020, some universities didn't even bother to say anything. Like the University of the Western Cape, it only rejected me later in the year. They only got back to me then, because my friend Fumani, why am I saying my friend? The love of my life recommended that I also apply there because she was there at that time. She was like, no man, apply. Happy Mark City, easy Mona, and I still got rejected there. Okay, then I forgot when it was, but I remember vividly. I was sitting on the sleeper couch. It was in the AMs, and I was on my phone, and then an email gets in, University of Mpumalanga, and I'm like, um, they're telling me that they're informing me that my application is successful. Guys, I did not even get a chance to scream because people are sleeping. First of all, I literally just cried. I literally just cried because I had lost all hope. I was I was miserable. Even though I was praying, I was like, God, I'm praying, Marankar, you don't hear me, you know? But all of that changed. And I even thought it was a prank because I was like, there is no way, child, there is no way that a university can accept me with 5 points shorting. Like, they're shorter. Oh no, no, they didn't accept me with those shorting points. They accepted me based on my 2019 results. You know, when I used to pray, I used to say, God, you are a God of miracles. You qualified the non-qualified people. So please make a way. I don't know how, but at least one university has to accept me. And child, when that came, now I was the one that's doubting God, and I was like, this has to be a prank. I don't know how. And then I was like, same time, Kisendela Fifi this email, and I asked her, is this true? Is this how you got your email? And she's like, child, you made it. You got in. Guys, I was so emotional. And funny how she was still up at that time when I texted her. I was crying. The first thing in the morning, I showed my mom. And my mom was so like, guys, I cannot even begin to explain it to you, Hori, how blissful that moment was. My mom though, she was like, let's wait for other universities and see what I'm like, Mama, most of them have already rejected me. If it's God's will for me to go this far, Kompumalanga, let it be. We've been crying, we've been doing whatever, wanting me to go to a university, and this is it. This is God answering my prayer. So guys, I made it into the University of Mpumalanga, and I'm doing my second year. It has been nothing but a good journey, especially with God on my side. I'm not gonna say it's easy. I'm not going to lie to you and say university what. Yes, it's nice, but we get along. We come along. Challenges and whatnot, but with God on your side, child, there is nothing and nothing that is too impossible or too hard for God. Oh, sorry guys, I have flu. So I got accepted. I went to the university. Funny how my process was so easy. You know, it was just God who laid everything for me. I didn't have to go through a registering process or my parents had to. Everything of mine just went smoothly. I did everything online. I got an accommodation without any fuss. Like, everything was just laid on the table, and God was just like, this is your moment, my child. And yeah, guys, so one of my friends, Annie, was like, you should do Christian content, and please plug us on how to fast and everything. And I feel like it is time to do it, because so yeah, guys, I don't think I would be where I am today if it was not for fasting, if it was not for the changes and adjustments I had made to my prayer life, to my spiritual life. So some challenges actually need us to stand up for ourselves and actually indulge in such things. You have to start fasting. Some people don't even know how some doors are closed in their lives. It just needs you to just activate your prayer life and things start opening up, you know. So this is also a purpose for this channel, that we bring people closer to God. We help people to stay sane in Christ and to open the eyes of people that don't know about these things, you know. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is the journey that I went through in 2020 and 2020, early 2021. The assumptions. Yeah, a lot of people think I don't know the assumptions that were going on behind my back, the gossips, people thinking that, yeah, Yeah, ngwana moruti. She didn't make it to university. Her marks were bad. She was faking this bachelor pass. What. Guys, stop assuming without knowing what is going on in people's lives. Because you bash us, and you bash us until we actually see you're bashing us and you're talking behind our backs. Can't you don't know the bigger picture of this person's life, or you don't know what phase this person is going through. So let's learn to be kind and stop bashing and gossiping about each other, man, because this world is cruel and we don't know what people are facing on a daily, you know. So yeah, despite of everything, I just want to extend my thanks to the Lord, because without God, guys, I really wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have made it this far. Guys, I'm sorry, I have flu. Yo, I wouldn't have been so far. I wouldn't have made it so far. And without my mom as my prayer warrior, without my mom as the pillar that she is, I don't think I would have made it also. Without the support of my family, my friends, my cousins, like, guys, these people played a huge role in my life, a very huge role in my life. And today, here we are. We are doing our second year. We are flourishing in all aspects of life, prayer life, Kore, every aspect you can think of. We are flourishing, all because of the support system, all because of God, and all because of prayer and fasting. So yeah, guys, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, even though it was my experience. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be very fun. Hey, this ring light. Yeah, take. Now that the video is over, that's when you decide to light up. But
shoot your shot on the page. This type shit have you island. Last minute trips to the islands.